An interfaith journey. What if everything you thought you knew about faith wasn't the full picture? Today, we're stepping into a world that's often divided but holds the potential for unity like no other. This is the story of an interfaith journey, one that's not just about religion but about connection, understanding, and hope. Let's explore together, but fair warning, this journey might challenge the way you see the world. Are you ready? Interfaith simply means the interaction between people of different religious traditions. But it's more than that. It's about finding common ground in a world that often emphasizes differences. Here's a question. How often do we actually listen to someone with a completely different belief system without thinking about how to respond? In Europe, the USA, and the UK, where cultures intersect daily, interfaith is no longer optional. It's essential. It's a bridge to understanding in times of division. It's a way to replace fear with curiosity. Think of it like a potluck dinner. Everyone brings something different, and if you skip the event, you miss out on the best dessert. But here's the catch. If we don't learn this skill now, misunderstandings might grow, and bridges could collapse. The stakes are high. Interfaith dialogue isn't new. From Gandhi uniting Hindus and Muslims in India, to Martin Luther King Jr.'s alliances with leaders of other faiths during the civil rights movement, history shows us that change often comes when faiths collaborate. But let's pause for a second. Why does history matter to us? Because it's proof that when we embrace diversity, extraordinary things happen. It's also a reminder of what's at stake when we don't. Wars, discrimination, and shattered communities. And here's a thought to chew on. If they could create change in times of division, what could we achieve today with all our modern tools? But not all interfaith efforts succeeded. Some ended in betrayal and mistrust. What can we learn from their failures? Talking about faith isn't easy, is it? Emotions run high, beliefs run deep, and misunderstandings are common. For instance, fear of offending someone often leads to silence. But here's the irony. Silence can be just as harmful as ignorance. It's like trying to play Jenga without touching the blocks. You're not really playing, are you? Here's the truth. Challenges like stereotypes, language barriers, and even conflicting worldviews will always exist. But what if these challenges aren't roadblocks, but stepping stones to greater understanding? Let me tell you about two strangers, a Muslim doctor and a Christian nurse, who came together during a pandemic to save lives. Or the time an atheist and a Buddhist started a food bank that fed thousands. These stories aren't fairy tales, they're real. They remind us that interfaith isn't just about dialogue, it's about action. But for every success story, there's a tale of heartbreak. Why do some interfaith efforts fail despite the best intentions? Here's where you come in. Yes, you. Millennials and Gen Z are the most connected generations in history. Social media gives us a platform to share ideas, challenge stereotypes, and amplify voices. But here's a tough question. Are we using this power to unite or to divide? If you're in the USA, Europe, or the UK, you're already at the crossroads of culture and religion. What you do or don't do matters. Think about it. You don't need to solve world peace in a day. Start with a tweet or maybe a TikTok dance. So where do we begin? Start small. Attend a service, event, or celebration from another faith. Listen more than you speak. Curiosity opens doors. And here's a big one. Be okay with discomfort. Growth rarely happens in your comfort zone. Think about the friendships you haven't made, the wisdom you haven't gained, and the change you haven't sparked yet. The clock is ticking, and the world needs bridge builders more than ever. Faith in its many forms is humanity's oldest story. But it's not just a story of division. It's a story of connection waiting to be told. What will your role be in this story? If this journey resonated with you, take the first step today. Share this video, start a conversation, and most importantly, keep asking questions. Because the interfaith journey isn't just for the religious, it's for anyone who believes in a better, brighter world. Join the journey, be the change.